FISD is submitting a massive $1.3 billion bond request to the voters in the May 10th municipal election. Does the massive bond, which costs $1.3 billion to pay back, place too much risk on the taxpayers? FriscoISD has used consultants to estimate the construction costs shown in the bond package. But FISD has current, actual data on school costs. After all, we do build schools every year. Concerned citizens took the actual construction costs for the last 3 schools constructed to get an average. As you can clearly see, the cost FISD is using to justify the massive bond request are overstated by an average of 57%. Now, to be fair, the schools do need desks and chairs, etc. But even if that is an additional 15% of cost, then each high school is still inflated by $30 million. And what do they do with that excess funding? When we vote to approve a city bond proposed by our Frisco City Council to build, say, a fire station, the money must be used to build that fire station with no diversions. Unlike other governmental bodies, FISD can use the excess money they build in to do whatever they decide. In effect, FISD has a blank check. For example, they built the FISD Admin Center, or as it's known around town, the Taj Mahal, and that wasn't in the bond package. That complex cost $27 million. It's the equivalent of 2 elementary schools. But now they're asking for another massive bond, but they haven't been good stewards of our money. So there is great risk in giving them too much money and too much spending discretion. These issues put too much risk on the taxpayers. FISD hasn't been transparent regarding the downsides, and money is being diverted from the classrooms. These issues put way too much risk on the taxpayers. FISD hasn't been transparent regarding the downsides, and money is being diverted from the classrooms. The concerned citizens of Frisco recommend voters reject the massive $1.3 billion bond and demand that Frisco produce a transparent, fiscally responsible bond for which we can all vote yes later. A redo is the right thing to do.